Okay. I asked you guys how many keys you had. How many keys? There's you guys at the bottom. Calculate the average number of keys per student that you had with you in class last time. I will try to do it also. I need you to check my math on this one. Check my math on this, guys. Make sure it's decent. Does that do 106? Did I get that part right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Am I close on the 10th place of the estimate? 3.3? Do my math stunts. The other class was like 4.7 or something like that. 3.3-ish?
Yep, 2.3.
Cool, excellent. To a 10th place. I mean, don't ever worry about rounding either in this class. A, I'll tell you what to round to, always. And B, there's some sig fig issues you have to deal with, and I don't fully understand them. Nursing students can help me out with them. Generally speaking, I think the way sig figs work is you can't be any more precise than your least precise input, I think.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, we should call that average 3, I guess. Because every one of our inputs is only one decimal of, or one place of significance. 0 is significant, yeah?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because it means nothing's there. So that's significant. So technically speaking, 3. But the problem with that, the problem I have is I believe sig figs talk about measurements. These are counts. So I'm not sure that sig figs even apply to when you're counting. Thank you, Rory. That was my gut feeling. It's like, no, false. That was good, that was good. So in other words, I don't know what to round to, so we'll call it 3.3 and call it good. Yeah. Excellent. So the average, let's swing this over so everybody at home, if they're seeing this, can see it. The average number of keys is 3.3. What does that mean, that the average number of keys is 3.3? What does that mean? Anybody have 0.3 of a key in their pocket? No. So what does 3.3 mean? Oh, good. What does that average mean? Look at Tango. What does that average mean? Keys.
Numerical.
Say that again, Richie.
Numerical number.
Numerical value. Good. What's it standing for? Nobody actually has 3.3 keys in a data set. Some of you had 3, some of you had 4.
We all have 106 keys. We all needed keys evenly.
That's it. Thank you. That's exactly right, Rory. Imagine a big bucket by the door, like the trash can, for example. And as you guys walk in, you all throw your keys into the bucket. Every one of you. And then we say, okay, time to go home. Dump them all out and break them into 32 equal piles. That's how big every equal pile would have to be, about 3.3 keys. That would still have 106 total keys, but you'd all have the exact same amount. Even the people that don't have any and don't need any would then get 3.3 keys they didn't need. And somebody somewhere, at least one person, could start their car. But that's the idea. I'm not saying the average is meaningful in this case. I'm just saying that's the definition of it. Now, 3.3 keys per student doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Does 106 keys per 32 students make sense?
Yeah.
Of course, because that's exactly what you guys had, was 106 keys per 32 students. But if you knock it down to an independent variable of 1, it's 3.3 over 1. That's all. So 2.5 children per family in 1990, whoever said that was awesome. 2.5 children per family in 1990 is ridiculous, 2.5, but say it a different way. Say it a different way, it's not so ridiculous. Instead of 2.5 children per one family, how about
5 children per 2 families.
How about 25, oh good, 5 children per 2 family. I was going to go 25 for 10. Yeah, 5 children every 2 families. So you got 1 family with 3, 1 family with 2, 2.5 average. Yeah. You got 1 family with 24 and 9 families with 0, with 1, except with 1. That's 25 per 10, 2.5. So you see a problem with the average, of course, is that it ignores those crazy variations. I mean, if you've got 10 families, one of which has 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, that's an average of 2.5. But so is 1 family with 25 kids and 9 families with no kids. That's also an average of 2.5. But there is a difference in them, and I don't want to focus on that today. I promise we'll get back to that on Thursday. I want to make sure we get center nailed down first. Excellent. I think we've nailed down average at least. That's very, very good. Now I had to erase a phrase. I'm going to put it on this sideboard over here. I'll pause and start again. There was a great phrase.